in the house of the Lord. See, this place here is not like your house. This is a place where God dwells. This is a place where he said, I'll meet you here. Not to say he won't meet you at your house, but he'll meet you here. Amen. It's one thing I found out about the house of God is that whenever we come into his house, we can come in with an expectation. Yeah. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Did anybody come with an expectation today? Yeah. See, we can come into this house with an expectation that whatever I gone through last week, whatever I went through last night, I'm going to find deliverance for it today. We can come into this house understanding that God is able. He's able to bring me out. Amen. See, we don't forsake, but we run to it. Yeah. We don't forsake it. We don't think little of it. But it's a need that we have as children of God to come into his house and to lift him up, to glorify him. He said, we don't forsake as some others. He says, but not forsake. We don't forsake the assembly of ourselves together, as it is the manner of some. But we exhort one another. Glory. We exhort one another. And so much more as we see the day approaching. We come in and we exhort one another. Do you know what that means? To exhort one another. You know, that is to encourage your neighbor. That is to make them feel good about themselves. That is to wrap your arms around them. And you know, tell them how nice they look. Amen. Tell them how much you appreciate them. Amen. Tell them how much you love them. Tell them what they mean to you. Amen. Exhort one another. And then the writer said, and we ought to do it the more, because we see the day is approaching. 09 flew by. Matter of fact, 2000 up to now just flew by. I remember when I was in my 20s. Now I'm in my 50s. It just flew by. Where did the time go? The day is approaching. Faster than we think. There was a time when you could get up off the sofa and not say a mumbling word. But now when you get up, you're making all kinds of sounds. Where did the time go? Time is winding up, church. We don't have tomorrow. But he says to us that we ought to exhort one another so much more, because the day is approaching. Christ is soon to come. He is soon to come. There are folk in here right now that are burdened, that are troubled in their hearts. They're looking for a word. They're looking for somebody to just wrap their arms around, just to tell them you're going to be all right. You're going to make it. Amen. See, we don't forsake that, but we do it because it's our weapon. It's the way we conquer the enemy. It's the way we conquer the enemy. If we don't bless our own, do you think the world going to bless us?